What is up, guys? Nico here, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. And today, there has been an announcement that I wanted to cover, and that MultiVersus is officially shutting down once again, and most likely will be for the last time. And I don't know, I just wanted to go over what they posted and all that, and just kind of read the stuff that they put up. And before I do that, though, as you guys can see, I have MultiVersus gameplay in the background. It was a compilation of a lot of clips that I had left over from when I played the beta, and I made it into a video on my old channel. So obviously I have the video on my old channel playing right now, just so that there's something in the background, because I'm be honest, I don't have MultiVersus installed because, like I said before, like I quit MultiVersus as Season 4 was absolutely terrible. And well, now that they announced, with Season 5 coming out, Season 5 will be its final season, and I guess I'm going to go over what they posted, because I saw it on Instagram this morning when I opened it, and Twitter as well. It was the first thing I saw on both feeds, and well, it says Season 5 will serve as the final update for MultiVersus beginning February 4th, 2025, and it will be ending on May 30th of 2025. And it says, after Season 5 ends, players will be able to enjoy the game offline for the foreseeable future. Visit our blog post and FAQ for more details. Thank you for the support throughout this journey. And I don't know, it's just so weird to think that MultiVersus is going away again, but this time permanently. And I don't know, it's just really sad, because I honestly loved MultiVersus. Of course, I loved it more during the beta, and I had so much more fun during the beta. And the gameplay you guys are seeing is the beta, which is when I had more fun with the game. I didn't like the full launch at all. Like, it was fun at first, I gotta say. It was fun, but then it quickly stopped being fun, and every single season that came out, it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And like, some of the player additions were cool, but some of them just, I don't know, didn't seem like there was no reason for them to add certain characters. Like, I felt like there were characters that they were adding that I felt like they shouldn't have been adding, and should have focused on adding characters that the people actually wanted. But now, with its final season, right, they're adding only, I think, 2 more characters, which sucks because there's so many characters people want. And they decide to add characters that no one really is asking for, or nobody cares about. And it's in the blog post, so let me just read it right now. Let's stop wasting time and just get right into it. So obviously I'm on the MultiVersus website on my phone, so I can read it here, so I can let you guys keep watching the gameplay. So it says, MultiVersus update. Hi everyone. We have an important update to share regarding MultiVersus. After careful consideration, our next season will serve as the final seasonal content update for the game. MultiVersus Season 5 will begin on February 4th, 2025, and run through May 30th, 2025. Adding 2 new playable characters to the roster, DC's Aquaman and Looney Tunes Lola Bunny. All new Season 5 content, including Aquaman and Lola Bunny, will be earnable through gameplay. Both new characters will be accessible when Season 5 begins on February 4th, 9 a.m. Pacific Time. Aquaman via the Battle Pass as the first tier reward, and Lola as the daily calendar login reward. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't really like the final character options that they chose. Like, I do think Aquaman and Lola Bunny are great additions to the roster, but for them to be the final 2 characters to add in this roster, I think is genuinely disappointing. In my opinion, like, I would have loved having these characters obviously released and added to the game, of course. I think those are great additions, but to have those be the last 2 characters kind of just, I don't know, it just feels like kind of a slap in the face in a way, because honestly, there are so many other character additions that people wanted, and more, way better additions in my opinion than those 2 characters. Like, I really wish they could have added, like, Daffy Duck, Scooby-Doo, Mordecai and Rigby, Gumball and Darwin. You know what I'm saying? Like, those could have been characters they could have added. I don't know what else. Like, there just a ton of other Cartoon Network characters. Like, Dexter. We have the Dexter map, but we never got the character. We never got the character for the map. And now, forever, we're gonna have the Dexter map and all the different map variations, you know, the side-scrolling levels or whatever, the stages, and never have the character be playable. I think it's genuinely disappointing. Like, there are so many, like, other characters they could have used, other cartoon characters that they could have added that would have been just so much cooler, in my opinion. And just, I don't know, it's just really disappointing. Honestly, I really wish they could have done so much more with MultiVersus. And it sucks that they're only adding 2 characters, like, a season. I get it, you know, like, you could make the argument that, oh yeah, Smash Bros. Was doing only 1 character, whatever. But, like, Smash Bros. Was a complete game and didn't have problems. And, you know, when Ultimate was out, like, they had a ton of characters. Like, their roster is way bigger than MultiVersus. So, like, you know, it's obviously different. But, you know, they added, like, characters that didn't need to be added. And they should have added different characters instead. Like, Black Adam, the Gremlins. I don't remember that one Wonder Woman character. The Banana Guard. Like, no reason, right? And with characters like Jason being added to the game, I felt like they could have added, like, characters like Jason Voorhees as well. Or not Jason Voorhees, my bad. That's the character they had, my bad, sorry. I was being dumb. Alright, ignore that. Like, characters like Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers. You know what I'm saying? Just other, like, horror movie, you know, killers from slasher movies, right? They could have done so much more. What else? Honestly, I'm gonna stop ranting. Honestly, there's so many characters they could have added, so many things they could have done, and like honestly, I feel like the beta, the gameplay was just fine. It was so much fun. The only issues I was having with the beta were just, you know, bad hitboxes and bad servers, and I think that was pretty much what everyone was complaining about. All they needed to do was fix hitboxes and servers. But anyways, enough of the ranting. So, they continue to say all online features will continue to be available until Season 5 concludes on May 30th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time. At that point, there will be an option to play MultiVersus offline via the local gameplay mode, either solo against AI opponents or with up to 3 friends. To do this, you'll need to install or download the latest version of the game and log in during Season 5. Anytime between February 4th and 9 a.m. Pacific Time and May 30th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time. After logging in, a local save file will be automatically created, connected to your PlayStation Network, Microsoft Store, Steam, or Epic Games Store account, allowing you to enjoy the game offline with all earned and purchased content moving forward. As of today, January 31st, real money transactions will no longer be available for MultiVersus, which means you can no longer purchase Gleamium, but you can still use remaining Gleamium or character tokens to access in-game content until Season 5 ends on May 30th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time. Additionally, when Season 5 finishes, the game will no longer be available to download via the PlayStation Store. Or, you know what, just all the stores, right? It's just going to be gone. Most importantly, we want to thank every player and person who has ever played or supported MultiVersus, all of us on Player First Games and Warner Bros. Games teams that poured our heart and soul into this game. We will be forever grateful for the incredible support of MultiVersus community throughout this journey. I don't know about you guys, but that just doesn't seem really, like, genuine, to be honest. Or, like, you know, it doesn't sound like they're telling the truth, because if you guys have been around, the community, like, they have left us in the dark many times. There's been a lack of communication, lack of updates, lack of them, like, listening to people. And, like, sometimes they do listen, but you know, like, they try to make updates which are, you know, on paper sound great, but how it's executed is just terrible. You know, like, it's been just a frustrating journey since the beta, because, like, the beta was so good, and it was so much fun, and people were passionate about this game. Like, this game was so much fun in the beginning, but Then they just stopped really updating the game, stopped trying to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they stopped communicating, like, with us. They didn't say anything to the player base. Like, we were left in the dark for months after Season 3 came out in the beta, and they didn't say a thing. Nothing. They say no word from them. And the crazy part is, right, is that after, like, months of just hearing nothing from Player First Games, they're like, hey, we're shutting down the game. And we're going to make sure the full release is actually better than what we got here in the beta. And I remember being so excited for the full release, right? And I played the full release. It was fun, but it definitely wasn't like the beta. I was like, whatever, this is still just a lot of fun. But it didn't take long for me to not like the full game, right? I didn't like it at all. But I still played it because obviously it still kind of was close to what the gameplay was like in the beta. And honestly, I still had some fun, regardless of the problems in the beginning, you know. I'm be honest, it took me until Season 2 to finally just be like, alright, I've had enough, right? Like, I can't do this anymore. And just each season, man, it just kept getting worse. And it's so depressing because I loved this game so much. I put so many hours in this game. Like, in the beta, I got every single character. I leveled them all up to at least 15 to get the rewards. I got them all max. I played all the characters. I got them all. And now, like, in the full game, I don't even have all the characters now. Like, I can't do it. You know, it was just terrible. I don't know. It's just depressing because I really love this game. Here, let's go to the Season 5 FAQ real quick. It's obviously a bunch of, you know, just some extra stuff. But let's just scroll all the way down. I don't know. It's just a bunch of the same stuff. But anyways, here you go. Season 5 FAQ. Is Season 5 the final season for MultiVersus? Yes, Season 5 will serve as the final season for MultiVersus. Why is Season 5 the final season for MultiVersus? This decision was not made lightly. All of us on the Player First Games and Warner Brothers Games teams have put our heart and soul into MultiVersus, creating a unique social and cooperative experience from the ground up that brings together a variety of popular characters and worlds. We are very proud of the game we've built and are incredibly thankful for the support of the MultiVersus community throughout this journey. Your passion and enthusiasm have been unmatched. When will MultiVersus 5 start and end? Well, obviously it starts February 4th. You know, we know this. What content will be available in MultiVersus Season 5? MultiVersus Season 5 will feature DC's Aquaman and Looney Tunes Lola Bunny as new playable characters, along with 70-tier Battle Pass events and challenges. Will MultiVersus Season 5 content be earnable throughout gameplay? All content in Season 5 will be earnable through gameplay, including DC's Aquaman and Looney Tunes Lola Bunny. All Battle Pass rewards and all items granted from events and challenges Aquaman will be unlocked via the Battle Pass. As the first tier reward, and Lola Bunny can be unlocked as an immediately login reward. Both playable characters will be earnable when Season 5 begins. Will new content updates or fixes be added to MultiVersus? Season 5 will serve as the final season. Yeah, whatever. As of today, January 31st, 2025, real money transactions will no longer be available. For MultiVersus, unused Gleamium character tokens can still be used as to access and purchase content in-game until the end of Season 5. Okay. Battle Pass tokens will not be needed as players will be able to earn all 70 tiers. Yep, just a bunch of Battle Pass stuff. Will MultiVersus be available to play or download after Season 5? After Season 5, MultiVersus will no longer be available to play online or download via any of the stores. At that point, there will be an option to play MultiVersus offline via local gameplay mode, either solo against AI opponents, or up to 3 players. To do this, players will need to download the latest version of the game, and log in during Season 5. Anytime between February 4th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time and May 30th at 9 a.m. Pacific... Or, whatever. Oh, I've been reading that wrong. That sucks. Sorry about that, guys. After logging in, a local save file will be automatically created, connected to any of the stores, accounts, you know, whatever. Or any of your, not stores accounts, but just any of your accounts like PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, Epic. To enjoy the game offline with all earned and purchased content moving forward. Can players access MultiVersus offline on more than one platform after Season 5? To access MultiVersus offline on more than one supported platform, players must make sure to complete the process on each respective platform. This requires players to install/download the latest version of the game during Season 5. Yep. Yeah, it's just the same thing. Okay, finally, what content/modes will be available offline after MultiVersus Season 5? After MultiVersus Season 5, players will have an option to enjoy MultiVersus offline via local gameplay mode, either solo against AI opponents, or up to 3 players, as well as the training mode, the lab, with all characters unlocked and playable. Okay, that's pretty cool, but I feel like they should still just unlock all the characters to everyone at the very end, but you know, whatever. Obviously, all our content we earned will be available. Okay, another important one. So how long will MultiVersus be available to play offline after Season 5? Players will be able to enjoy the game offline for the foreseeable future by installing/downloading the latest version of the game during Season 5. Obviously, you know, the same days, and log in before, you know, the May 30th. After logging in, a local save file will yep. Okay, we already went over this. So obviously, players cannot make any accounts for MultiVersus after Season 5 is over. Can players reinstall? That's a good question. Okay, so yeah, people who delete or uninstall the game, you know, prior to the end of Season 5 will be able to reinstall it after May 30th. Okay. Alright. I guess that's cool, but, you know, I don't really care. Can players use the remaining Gleamium and other game currencies during... Yep. Will refunds? Nope. How will this update impact player first games? We do not have any announcements or updates on player first games to share at this time. Okay. Yeah, that's everything, honestly. I just kind of skimmed through a lot of stuff and just read the important ones. And honestly, just, man, it's just crazy because, like, I really just was hoping that MultiVersus did not have to end up going down this route again, but nope. They ended up just really screwing themselves over and just kind of ruining pretty much their whole game, right? Like they really messed up, guys. And I can't say that they didn't, because honestly they did. Like, the game is getting shut down after Season 5. Like, they obviously didn't do what they were supposed to do, right? They didn't make a better version of the beta. They made a worse version of the beta in the full release, and as the full release kept going, it just kept getting worse. And honestly, like, it's kind of crazy. Like, I remember back when this game was coming out, like, literally two of my most hyped games that I really wanted to play was MultiVersus and X Defiant. And here we are, 2025. Both games are being shut down this year because both games were not successful. And it's crazy, man. Like, I really was so excited and loved both games, but you know, I stopped playing both games, and now here we are. Both MultiVersus and X Defiant being shut down is crazy. As I thought they would be, you know, alternatives to games like Call of Duty and Super Smash Bros. And Brawlhalla, right? Like, I thought they'd be great alternatives for those games, but no. They weren't. Now both games are being shut down. And honestly, it's just really depressing because I was really looking forward to playing these games, and I thought these games would be around for a long time and would have great updates, be a whole lot of fun, but they both just weren't, and they both failed miserably, unfortunately, and it's very depressing how both games have failed. So it's kind of crazy. Now, this, like, on the old channel, I played both MultiVersus and X Defiant. It was covering both games, and then on this channel that we're on now, I'm now covering the fact that both games are being shut down. And I don't know, it's depressing, you know. I don't know, man. It is what it is, you know. There's nothing I can do about it. It sucks, but, you know. I guess I'll play Season 5. I don't know if I'll make videos on it on the channel. I'll play it on my own time, but I don't know, guys. It's just depressing, you know. I was really hoping that both these games, especially MultiVersus, would be big, would be, you know, successful, but no, they were not. So, yeah, honestly, that's all I really had to say, though. Just sucks that we're here. But, you know, I hope a lot of other gaming companies and other studios, and especially the studios that made these games, learn from the mistakes of these two games moving forward, and that we don't ever have things like MultiVersus Next Defiant happen, hopefully ever again. But anyways, yeah, enough of the ranting. I'm done. You know, that's gonna be it for this video, you guys. If you guys have made this far into the video, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you all for listening, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.